What's going on, gamers? Seth, Gamer through here, and joined by VortyYT. How's it going? Nothing much. And if you can tell by his voice, he does have a very bad sore throat and stuff. At least it was better from last night though, but it's slowly making progress. But in this one, we'll be doing a kind of like a Five Nights at Freddy's 6 kind of roleplay a little bit, but it's gonna be kind of based. It's gonna be like Ultimate Custom Night mixed with Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, which is Five Nights at Freddy's 6. So in Final Fantasy 6, you work during the daytime and stuff, like like the print, like the flyers and stuff and whatnot, like that. But it's gonna be kind of a bit of a mix, like Ultimate Custom Night a little bit, where you have like we're gonna play as different animatronics and stuff though. But we're gonna have some rules and stuff though. So let me lay them down. So rule one: whatever animatronic we choose at the start, we have to play it through the entire round. Rule number two: you cannot jump scare through the door. That is cheating. Rule number three: since some of the animatronics can go invisible, you have to. You can only be invisible for a total of 5 Mississippi. And you cannot jump scare while invisible. That is also cheating. Well, that's going to be mean for me then, since I know how to go invisible. Now, since I have more pill packs and stuff though, and since some of them require a mask, since I don't have an actual mask add-on, we have to use the doors and stuff, like Five Nights at Freddy's, like Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So basically, this is a bit of a mix of different of like Ultimate Custom Night, Pizzeria Simulator, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 kind of thing. Now, the thing is, okay, wait, hold on a minute, hold on. So here's the catch though, with Foxy and stuff. Foxy goes to both doors this time. Ooh, both doors. Doing a little bit of a plot twist there from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, don't you think? Now, depending on what animatronic you are, would depend on where you start. Now, for the exactly, yeah, like I can give like, yeah, I'm gonna give like one example. Fredbear. He starts behind the office. Now, Fredbear also includes Golden Freddy as well, since Fredbear and Golden Freddy are basically the same character and stuff, and according to the Five Nights at Freddy's lore and stuff, which I'm not going to go into deep lore just yet. But anyways, you want to be the animatronic first, or should I be the animatronic first to kind of explain though and stuff of the animatronics? Um, Actually, I think I should be the animatronic first because I can explain what their abilities are and stuff. All right, all right. Yeah, you can spawn one closer and stuff. Here, let me get rid of my camera and stuff. Hold on. There, I can bring it closer. Check this out. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Voice crack, sore throat. I think what you need is some good old green tea or ginger ale. Uh, Nothing much, nothing much, nothing much. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start off. You first. Yeah. Now, also though, you also just said shit, which is one of the leeways and stuff because that's another word for poop. but I only allow some of it only on certain circumstances. But if the F bomb does come out though, which I'm not gonna say what that word is and stuff because I don't curse on my own channel. If it comes out like that by accident though, then it's not really a big deal and stuff. But there's one word I do not like said on my channel. It's not because I'm racist though. It's mainly because I already got a warning for that word from YouTube, and that's the N word. Neither do I. Yeah, neither do I. So we're good on that. We're good on that. Even though people have given me the N word past brain fart. And gave me the N word pass in my past. I still refuse to say it. So that's a win for so that's a win-win situation there. Yeah, exactly. And I well and I yeah, and I do have a timer for 6 minutes though, so that's the time I'm gonna be surviving for. And see who can actually survive the long. Actually, let's do one whoever can survive the longest. Actually, so I'm gonna set a stopwatch actually to see whoever can survive the longest and stuff, because that's what we're gonna do and stuff. Now the thing is though, we're gonna now actually I'm going to actually. Oh God, how am I gonna? Oh wait, hold on a minute. Actually, I just got an idea. I can technically pull up a stopwatch on my Chromebook though, but it's gonna it's gonna take up part of the screen a little bit, so I'll just do it for my phone and stuff though. Now also each night guard is gonna get 3 lives and stuff though as well. But at each life though their time still can like after each life though. So basically what we're gonna do is so like each animatronic has a specific set of rules. I'll explain that since I'm gonna be doing the animatronic first. But each animatronic has a specific location. So now obviously though I'm gonna start off as Golden Freddy, who can turn invisible and stuff. Which means okay, so you get to the office. I'll tell the viewers what I'm talking about and stuff. So I'm also gonna stick a camera in the office facing behind as well, so I know exactly when I appear and stuff. Now in Z. Now since I'm gonna be Golden Freddy first, I'm gonna. Oh, oh. I okay, so that means I'm gonna need to be one of which means I since okay. So so here's like the stage animatronics, which would be like Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, both Foxy and Repaired Foxy, but Repaired Foxy and Foxy both start like so all the so like Foxy and Repaired Foxy start in Pirates Cove, of course. Now, obviously, though, for the puppet starts where the actual prize corner is and stuff. But um, they're a bit glitchy and stuff, though. That's why I don't technically use cameras a whole lot and stuff. But obviously, though, I'm going to start off as who should I start off as? You know what? Just to make it simple and stuff, I'm gonna start off as my boy Freddy. Oh my God, his endoskeleton is a missing texture. That's his endoskeleton is a missing texture. That's weird. But it's not a big deal. No cameras? Okay. Now obviously no, how do I laugh? Now obviously though okay, so now here's the thing though. After each life we have to change animatronics. So for each round we're gonna be a max of 3 animatronics. Now there is one rule that, yeah, that makes sense and stuff. So I'll be the one doing the intros and the outros and stuff because I think you just really need to save your voice. Yeah, yeah. Well, okay. Now another rule is the only times we can leave the office is if we're checking down the hallways. That's the only times we're allowed to check Yeah. Well, we have to make it like realistic and stuff though. So let me remove this sign and stuff because I'm actually gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna be Foxy first. Actually, I'm actually gonna be Foxy and stuff. So here's the thing though. No. Let me explain how he works and stuff. Let me explain how he works. So, okay, so how Foxy works is and stuff. If now the thing is though, it'd be best if you actually have a camera outside of his cove because that's how you can keep an eye on him and stuff. But it'll be best though if you. Okay, so here. No. Spot no. Put the camera. Put the camera towards like over here a little bit and stuff. Sorry, bro. But put the camera. Put the camera kind of like over here. No, behind you. Over here. I won't. PvP is off. PvP is off. PvP is off. It's currently off. So if you put the camera over here, you can see him go down either hallway and stuff. All right. All right. So now PvP is still off and stuff. So get to the. So okay. What? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Put one there and stuff. But here, hold on. Yeah. I was gonna say. Oh no. Back it up a little bit. You gotta put it like over here and stuff. Because then you can. Because then what you can do is you can actually see him run. I'll do it. I'll do it. Got it. I got it. You have to go to color and stuff. You have to go to color and stuff. Okay. So. Okay. So. All right. So. Yeah. I did it. I did it though. Yeah. Unfortunately though. Well, I think I have an add-on that does that though, but I think it's currently disabled. I don't remember and stuff. It's been a long time since I've been on Gmod. It's been a long time. So yeah. But anyways, you in the office? Okay. Three. Yes. Three, two. Wait, hold on. I got a notification on my phone. Three, two, one, go. Are you looking at your camera right now? Now, no, no. I'm explaining something right now. I forgot to mention that my AI is currently 15. I forgot to mention that. Now, what you need to do is you need to look down the camera and stuff, though. When I'm about to run and stuff. Okay, do you see me right now? Now, sometimes though he will. Now, another thing I forgot to mention though is he will trick you and stuff though. He will that too. But what's gonna happen though is like he's also going to like probably juke around and stuff though. It probably confuse you. Now you can't keep the door closed the doors closed the entire night because that's also cheating. Oh my God! He actually made the knocking sound. Now sometimes he won't go back to his cove either. Sometimes he'll toy with you and stuff a little bit. Now sometimes he will actually go into a blind spot. Actually, Well, well, the thing is though, you're gonna run out of power if you keep the doors closed. Why didn't you open your right door? Well, you know Foxy rarely runs down the right hallway. You know that, right? Dang, bro. Oh my god. Once the thing hits 6 minutes, you're literally gonna win this, dude. Seems I need to be more. Now, sometimes he will also run the pizzeria as well to try to throw you off, just so you're aware. No, I don't actually. Oh, by the way, dude, once it hits 4 minutes and 30 seconds, you're actually run out of power, which means that's when you get a chance to free roam and stuff. Yes, that's one of the things I've been trying to tell you. You're gonna run out of power in three, two, one. Open both doors. You ran out of power. You have to start free roaming. Hey, that's the rules, dude. No, you actually did run out of power. You did. You have to open up both doors right now. They did. I wasn't kidding. Exactly. No, no, that's why I'm giving you until 5:15 to start running. You, get out of the office. You're supposed to leave the office. It's bruh. I keep knocking on your doors, which is draining a lot of power. Oh, you, you're not supposed to be back here, you know. Oh, whoops! I forgot to turn that on. Whoops. I forgot to turn PvP on, but you technically lost the life though. I forgot to turn PvP on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, let's just restart this and stuff though, since I didn't explain the rules thoroughly. So there's certain areas we're allowed to go and certain areas we're not allowed to go. And one of the areas is definitely the basement area and the back area. We're supposed to stay within the main area and stuff, where the cameras basically go to and stuff. Oh, yeah, you gotta go to post process overlay, click the box and stuff of the first of binocular. So basically, wherever the cameras reach and stuff though is the only areas we're allowed to go. Yeah, yeah, these cameras are broke. Yeah, the cameras are broken, dude. Cameras are broken. That's the one thing I've been trying to tell you. So, no, no, no. We have to restart your lives, dude. You have to restart your lives because since the rules were not specifically applied though all at once and stuff. Now, now outside is definitely a no go. Okay, so the rules are we have to stay within like the camera areas and stuff, which means no back rooms, nothing. Only like the stage area, the main area, the kitchen, the party rooms, the bathrooms and stuff. Yeah. So R is to go into active mode and stuff. Now since you're Freddy and stuff, since you are Freddy you can only go down the right door since you're okay. Since you're Freddy, so you have voice lines and stuff though as Freddy. Um, it's right click. Right click. Right click on your mouse. Now since you're Freddy, now each of us also have 3 lives as well though. So this yes, since this is my first life though, you're gonna be Freddy and stuff. Now I have to head to empty hands and stuff. Ah, fair point, fair point. So now the thing is that oh my god. Okay, since you oh, okay, so here's the catch though. The rule where you have to be one animatronic that the entire night still applies. Since since we're only doing one life now, you have to stay as Freddy, as that specific Freddy. And since you are also Freddy, you also can only go down the right doorway until it'll run out of power. Big no no okay no 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 actually that's not true. Finance of Freddy's in real time. He goes down the right hallway. That's actually a mod. Dang, I did not know that, actually. I don't really pay attention to those files. But the thing is, though, the only way for Freddy to go down the left hallway is if I run out of power. Now, since the cameras are busted and stuff, though, I can't really cam stall, which is an actual feature in the Finance of Freddy's 1 game. Now, since the cameras don't... Since the, that is true, but that means I will need to have cameras, though. But since the cameras are busted here, can only access to one camera, and that's the camera I put down. What'd you do? That's exactly what I'm gonna do and stuff. Now, I'm actually gonna... I know, but still, but for me, though, the camera's broken. Whoops. So, can I see? Nope, I can only see the stage, can I? Well, I can't really see the hallways and stuff, though, so... Wait, hold on. See, wait, a little bit of that. Nah, I can only see one of the hallways now, so that means I need to kind of... Well, that's... Whoops. I just dropped my camera. And stuff. Well, the thing is, though, the camera in there is frozen. Which is why... Okay, so now I can see both hallways, and I can kind of see the main stage a little bit. So let me just freeze this camera and stuff, so you don't accidentally run. So when you run into it, though, it doesn't move and stuff. There. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'll do it and stuff since I have the thing already set up. Okay, so right now it's still 6 minutes and stuff. No, actually, we're playing kind of like how Fantasy Freddy's 1 is a little bit, with Freddy being on AI difficulty 10. He's not too slow and he's not too fast either, and stuff. All right. So, okay. So your AI now, your AI level is 10. So basically, what you do is if I'm not in the so if I say C once, then I'm on the camera. If I say C off, that means I'm off the camera. All right. Make sense? Okay. Starting in 3, 2, 1, 12 a.m. C. C off. C. C off. Just gotta listen for those footsteps. Ooh, he's gonna try and juke me already. And the thing is, though, I'm only running off of my right. Ew! Whoa! What the heck? Oh, jeez! The cameras are working again. That's weird. Hey, I closed the door on you! Hold on a minute. Hold on. I closed the door. I closed the door, dude. I seriously closed the door. You cheated. I closed the door. You jump scared me through the door. No, that was a jump scare, dude. Foxy only knocks on the door. Oh. And the cameras are now frozen again. Yeah, the cameras are frozen again. So now, that was literally, I was literally at 2 a.m. when that happened. So, just go back to your original position. Okay, let's just go back to our original positions and stuff, and just resume from there. I literally have a timer set on my phone right now, because I can keep track and stuff. All right. So okay, we gotta resume this. Resume in 3, 2, 1, 2 a.m. Because that was a glitch and stuff, though. C. C off. I saw that, Fazbear. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. Oh, God. He's in a blind spot. He's in a blind spot. He's in a blind spot. Oh, that actually left a rain in my ear. Oh, God. Oh. That was sneaky. I'll give you credit for that one. You were sneaky. And they just froze again. Oh, oh God. Ooh. I see you at the end of the hallway. You're not slick, Freddy. Ha! Nice try. It's 3 a.m., bro. 3 a.m. And your AI difficulty is 10, not 15. Now, where did he go? Cam on. Cam off. Where did he go? Whoa! Where was that? Oh my! Oh, darn it! Here's the thing, though. You're supposed. Here's the thing, though. You actually did play that like actual Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I'll give you credit for that one. You, you actually caught me off guard there. No pun intended. Okay, alright. I'm gonna spawn as one of the wizards and stuff, though. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna spawn as one of the wizards and stuff. Yes, but yeah, but well, that's because it's a different round and stuff. It's a different round. Yeah, it's just a different round and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna spawn in as Withered Bonnie, but with a voice line and stuff. Yeah. What? How is this one glitch textures for you? All right. Well, we're gonna have to fix this like after and stuff though as well. Yeah. Now, obviously though, my AI is gonna be 10. You've got to close the door. Yeah, you're good. So now, apparent, you know, I'm actually gonna be one of the Wither toys actually, since I know for a fact, since I know like you like have that one and stuff. But obviously, I need to. Here it is. Exactly. Now the thing is though, I don't have a deactivated form and stuff. Now, am I still missing texture for you or no? So that means I can be with her Bonnie. I need that. What? So that means you need to have the Wither one as well, though, as well. So I so okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna be Wither Toy Bonnie, and how the yeah and yeah, well, there's actually two actually featuring Wither Toy Bonnie. Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, okay, so how the wizards work though is okay, so how the wizards work is you have to block them by the door and stuff. But once they leave the room, they don't go back in, which is going to be risky and stuff. But like how the toy animatronics, yeah, exactly. But how the wizards work though is a little bit different and stuff. Exactly. Well, except for when they're on 20 mode and stuff. But since I'm on a low, yeah, exactly. Which is why. Yeah. Uh, all right, you ready? Three. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 12 a.m. You see me staring into the camera? Yeah. Oh, you went into the kitchen. I forgot Freddy goes into the kitchen. What the heck? Is the... Oh! I found a glitch. Which door am I going down, though? Though. I know you taunted me and stuff. And by the way, your power right now, yeah, it's currently 3:30 a.m. for you like in game, and you're at 31% because you're keeping both doors closed at the same time. All right, so because by keeping both your doors down, it's draining a lot of power pretty quick. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. No, it wasn't three. No, wait. It wasn't 3:30. It was at 2:30. You're at 3 a.m. right now. Actually, my bad. I messed up on the time a little bit. My math was not mathing. Yeah, they kind of are. Oh darn it. Well, that's actually mainly Final Fantasy Freddy's 4. Actually, it's mainly Final Fantasy Freddy's 4. True. And by the way, you're at 4 a.m. and you have no more power. You have to open both doors. And, yeah, you're out of power. You kept no, you free roam. You have to open up both doors. By the way, I'm I'm kind of slow actually a little bit. So, and since I'm only level 10, I'll mainly walk for most of it. Okay, pausing. I'm pausing. Where are you stuck at? Okay, resume. You're literally at like 5 a. You're literally almost at 5 a.m. I can hear your footsteps. Are you in the kitchen somewhere? No, it's not in here. I'm not cheating! I'm not invisible! I'm still the same animatronic. Wait, what? You... There's no way you're in the kitchen. 5 a.m. Wait. Less than a minute. Are you in here then? Because if you can hear me but not see me, how? Okay, so if it goes off and I still, like, right before I get you and stuff, then you still win, technically. But where are you? If you could hear me but not see me, you must be somewhere in here. Am I getting further? No, I have no idea where you are, dude. It's literally 10 seconds till 10 till. I don't know where you're at. You win. You won, dude. You got the 6 a.m. Where the heck were you? Where? Wait, you were. Wait a minute. You were in here the entire time? You were in the prize area? Where? Where? Show me. Show me. Are you kidding me? Bruh! Bruh, that was cheeky! That was cheeky! That was a cheeky move! Because here's the... No, you didn't cheat! Because I was like this, and I didn't even see you! That was cheeky! Dude, I was literally like... I was like this, and I didn't even see you in here! Wait, I was actually getting... Oh my god, you played a mind trick game on me! That is Dude, you did the same exact thing I do when I play Prop Hunt in Fortnite. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, you did trick me pretty well. Okay, now it's my turn to be the animatronic. No wait, now it's your turn. Wait, Okay. So which animatronic? Yeah, which animatronic are you gonna be? Which animatronic are you gonna be? But you can't be the same animatronic. You have to change between different ones. Um. Yes. Now he works a bit differently and stuff. So how he works is we have to use the flashlight on him. But the thing is, though, this one's going to be free roam and stuff. But since he is fast, no, that won't work though. Because in FNAF 1, he automatically gets stopped at the door anyway. Not in the Joy of Creation. In the Joy of Creation, it's automatically flashlight. Kind of like a phantom a little bit. Exactly. You want to know what's crazy though? The thing. Speaking of FNAF 2, one time I played FNAF 2, I actually conserved my battery on night 3, and I had a full battery the entire night. I know. Well, the thing is, though, I have it on PlayStation though, so it was pretty easy. It's called light taps. It's quick flickers and stuff. Quick flickers could save you a lot of battery power. Oh my god! Five Nights at Freddy's 2 pro tip. Cause you can conserve your flashlight battery by flickering him pretty quick. Alright, so now the thing is, this one's gonna be free roam and oh, wait, hold on a minute. So, since this one's gonna be free roam and stuff, though. Alright, so this one's gonna have no cameras, but since this one's gonna be free roam. Exactly. If you hit control, you get stunned, but with Wither Foxy, though, he does go back. And stuff, alright? Hold on. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and then he goes back. Here, let me just move this chair out of the way. Alright, so I know exactly when you leave and stuff. Good idea. What is it? So, 2 minutes. I'm currently doing the math in my head right now, though, for Ultimate Custom Night, since he didn't really make Ultimate Custom Night. 7 minutes? Oh god, alright. Exactly. But the thing is, though, the doors. Oh, my bad. I thought I did. Thanks. Okay. N yes, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. 7 minutes starting. All right. The 7 minutes has currently started. Now here's the thing though. When I go into the camera though, I have to turn off the flashlight. I see you. Flashlight. No, it's currently on right now. See? Yeah, the one in my hand. I don't know, but it's on right now. Yeah, it's weird. Well, the time's still going, by the way. And I know you juked me. Oh, no, you didn't. Ooh. What's that smell? I smell something. Oh! You went to the same door. Oh my! How? I. S- I don't know how I don't know how I did that. But I saw I pressed E and F at the same time. This is what's called balancing your power, which is something I really need to work on in a security breach and stuff. Nice try. Let's close one door and open the other. Oh! Flashlight! What? 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 How? 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 No, not that. Like, I saw him close the door. I thought I pressed F. I know where you're at, Foxy. Oh, you trickster. Camera frozen again? Looks like it. Hmm. Hmm? Now, actually, I have an idea, though. Flashlight! Stunned! Booyah. Okay, that's a general idea, actually. I could stun you with the... Exactly, just say flashlight. Exactly, because I could say flash... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I saw that! I just saw that! Nope, I just saw that. Flashlight! And by the way, once it hits 5 a.m., I run out of power, by the way. Just to make it fair. No, that would be at 1 minute and stuff. Exactly. Woo. Shut the door, shut the door. Where did you go? Alright. Flashlight! I can keep it on you. I can keep it on you. And run. Got this around. Flashlight! I could stun you. Yeah. Why am I running so slow? And... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Flash. Oh, wait. You're barely moving, dude. But... Flashlight. And remember, you have to walk since you're pretty fast. Flashlight! And... Flashlight! Exactly. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Yeah! 6 a.m. Let's go! 6 a.m., bro. I won. Yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. Make sure you smack that like button. And if you do subscribe to the channel, it's completely up to you, because I like to leave options rather than force people to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss another Comedy 3 episode. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!